don't know what exactly is going to come about from it, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see their stuff. One of the other videos that I saw, like I will have to say they spend a lot of their budget on like editing and scripting and stuff like that, which is like, it's really well done. And if you haven't seen this video before we watch it, I do recommend either before or after going checking out their video, give them the credit for the work that they do to kind of bring these stories to YouTube as well, because I know that's also part of his video that he released was about how much money it takes to do an individual episode, and I don't disagree with him. There are a lot of things that they do that are questionable. I'm not going to get into that in this video unless someone wants to talk about it. Then hey, let's talk about it. But I think we should just get into the video and see what's going on. So let's go live. Yes. Hey, at least it didn't do the bullshit artist that time. So, all right. So the name of this one is called Warning. Be prepared for no sleep. Horrifying paranormal video. I'm assuming that it's not going to be that horrifying. And I'm already got no sleep, so I'm very well prepared for no sleep. But let's get into it.
Oh, almost command.
Ooh, hey, thanks for the subscription.
Way. I've never seen it do this before.
That's laughable title.
Something was lifting it from
Hey,
underneath,
Teresa,
bro.
good morning. How are you doing?
It's more than doorknob, just
And Zahaline, I'm hoping I say your name right. I apologize if I didn't, but thank you for the subscription. It is very appreciated. By far, one of the scariest homes we ever encountered.
There's someone in the house with us, man.
Well,
Nothing that we brought is inside this house anymore.
am I not hearing it?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
In the mountains of Alabama sits a small house built in the late 1800s. The current owners reached out to us basically pleading us to investigate the property. They claim that they have witnessed many strange and eerie encounters during
We
the late
need the
hours of
clout.
night.
Come investigate.
Although they did not want to do an on-camera interview, a direct quote from one of the new owners was, "Sometimes I think I'm going crazy. I wake up hearing strange noises and I will even see things moving in front of my own eyes. When I tell friends and family about my encounters, they ask if maybe I was dreaming, but I know that I wasn't." Not much information was given on the backstory of the home except the previous owners.
I like
passed
some of the
away more
subtitles,
than
but the
20
one that's
years
moving
ago
around
inside
is
of the house.
a little
Since then,
nausea-inducing,
minor
that's
work
for
and
sure.
renovations have been done on the home. Something strange that the owners mentioned is that when they moved into the house, they found pictures of the previous couple in one of the upstairs bedrooms. Strangely, anytime that they have put these photographs away in boxes or packed them in storage, the activity in the house feels much more aggressive, almost as if the previous owners don't want their pictures put away. Therefore, they continue to leave these photographs in their home to this day, hoping it will keep the activity to a minimum. Tonight,
that the
Colton
house?
and I will be investigating the property and seeing if we can capture
a
anything
cool looking
out of
house.
the ordinary.
That house looks familiar, though. Like, I've seen it in another ghost hunting show or something like that. Oh, okay.
This place looks creepy. Rolling? Yeah. This place is big. Yeah, it's hard to open the front door. Oh, wait, I got night mode. Pitch black.
And it is one thing that I do like when the ghost hunters do it. Oh, from the Philippines. Welcome. Wow. What time is it there? What time is it there for you?
Smells smoky in here. Maybe there was a smoker. Maybe. It's definitely like embedded in here, though. Look at the wall.
See, it smells smoky in there.
Whoa.
I'm actually a hard time hearing him.
That's tight. What do you got here, Bible?
So like the intro is super loud, but the
Oh, hey.
but now I can barely hear them.
I bet these are the pictures she was talking about. Those are ancient.
Oh, it's a silver.
Whoa. That's gnarly.
Are these like the silver
That's
nitrate
crazy.
pictures,
Isn't
or are
it
they like?
soldier's uniform? Mm-hmm. The fact that
Oh yeah, 10
when
p.m.
these pictures are not out,
Wow, so you're
she said
12
there's
hours
crazy amounts of activity
ahead of
like,
us then,
They
because
want to be
it's
reminded of. I don't know.
10 a.m.
Used to live
for
here.
us
Maybe they still think it's their
here on the east coast of the
Still
United
our
States.
home, like even though we're gone, it doesn't belong to you. Maybe. Yeah.
So you're from the future. Can you tell us what's going to happen today?
Oh, cool. Old picture. These stairs are. Whoa. What?
And are you guys
Is that
hearing
moving?
them okay? Because it seems like their edit is really bad.
How did that happen?
I've got it turned up really loud on my laptop and I can barely hear them.
Bump the door open.
Are you hearing the
Here,
Mindseed part? Okay.
Was that one moving?
I can, because I can turn it up
No.
on that
I
end.
figured that would be moving if. Oh, that one would for sure be. Well, here. Hold on. Keep your eyes on that. Let me go along and see if I can see what happens at the same time. Whoa. What?
Yeah, that's what I
was
was
that?
wondering.
What was what? That little giggle.
So just to let you know, I've got them cranked up really, really loud.
What happens at the same
But
time?
I can turn them up. Okay, that should be better.
Whoa. What? What was that? What was what? That little giggle. Whoa. What? It sounded like it came from, maybe it came from in here. Maybe it was the door. The door squeaked a little bit. You want me to do it again? That sounded like a laugh, though. Here, check it out.
Dad, I think there might be too loud now. Let's see.
No. Huh. You'll hear it on the playback.
Yeah, Fencer Coffee though, yeah. Yeah. No, their volume was really low, like,
Whoa.
so I had to turn them down on my laptop for the intro, but as soon as he started talking, it was like a whisper. So
Check
it
some of
definitely
those
is something on
chairs.
their side.
Put it over in the furniture, maybe. There's anybody
You're
present
welcome.
right now that would like to communicate? Can you come close to this device? We're not here to harm you at all. We're just here to see
EMF detector.
if you're still with us.
I love EMF detectors. They're the best.
Do you have a problem with somebody putting these pictures?
I gotta go take care of something real quick.
What? This thing just went red. Look. Look. On her picture. Holy shit. Look. Whoa. I'm talking about like her face is lighting it up, bro. What about him? Check that out, yeah. No. Nothing. So is it maybe it's just her?
So I don't know if you guys have
Crazy,
like
bro.
seen some of the drama
Is there something behind
around
it, like electric?
Mindseed TV or not.
I don't know.
But like, I'm also wondering too, is this like a B&B that they rented to do an investigation again, or I wonder if the
That's
family at this
trippy,
house
bro.
actually contacted them or not.
Can you like make that go red?
Well,
Whoa.
yeah, I mean it definitely can, but like
No
EMF is
fucking way.
everything emits
I've never
EMF,
seen it
like
do this before, bro.
electrical
like,
wiring,
like that.
TVs,
like pulsating
stereos,
on
and so
red. Can you show?
this device specifically, and this is why I love this EMF detector, is that this is a commercial product, and it's used for like home inspections to see if there is a like faulty piece of equipment in your house, right? So like you would take that, you would walk around, and that's why it's green and red. Yeah, there like all of this stuff can be amplified and stuff like that. But probably what's really seriously, cat. Probably what's really there is that somewhere in that general vicinity is something electrical, because everything electrical puts out EMF. There you go. There's my boy. So like the lights, even off, can put out EMF. But this device is to find harmful amounts of EMF that come from home appliances. So stoves, microwaves, lights, like, so it could show faulty wiring, or no, you don't. No, you don't. Seriously, cat. You have major issues. I love you, but you're annoying. So that's why it's red. Is it's not. It's this whole thing that came from Ed and Lorraine Warren, which was that ghosts use electromagnetic fields to talk and stuff like that. They just kind of made it up, and then every ghost hunter now is like, well, EMF, and yeah, actually, you might, because you could also find out that you have bad wiring in the house. So it would be used to go, like, if you're going around, sweeping around, and you see an outlet is putting out high EMF, it can be a fire hazard. So it's a tool you use to find issues with houses, not ghosts. So it's the same thing with like the some of the other devices as well, is you get tons of false positives. Or these are positive positives,
Where you like to go
which
in this
is
house?
something has EMF around there.
Try it again. Try it right on her face.
Even Aura rings, watches, like
I just said,
smartwatches,
you
can
go
put
to
out
wherever
EMF.
it is that you mostly hang out in this house. Is there like a light maybe on here? No. Like one of those frames that lights up? It's a glass picture. No, this is a crystal. Dude, feel that. This is lead crystal. Oh, yeah. Crystal is another one of those things. It has the ability to store so much information, like even beyond a microchip.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Here, she left on command. Like, can you please go to where you most hang out?
Yeah, and he was just saying,
and
like,
now nothing here.
So he even like started down this debunking thing, which is, he said, "Oh, this is lead crystal, and lead crystal is known to amplify ghosts." And it's like, no, you were almost there. Lead crystal would help amplify like EMF. I guess that's a theory of mine. I'm not going to say 100% that is true, but I could see it causing EMF spikes.
What about him? Are you here now? No. Neither one of them. Dude. Let's see what else we got, bro. I mean, that kind of gets your heart going right out the gate.
Yeah.
You saw this right here? That's probably the original
When they
house.
lived here, yeah.
I've heard of them.
they're
I've
still
never
alive.
watched any of their videos.
Is this
You
where
know
you
what?
hang out at? Is this where you want to...
Saline, I'll look
with
that up
us?
for doing tomorrow's video.
Playing room.
So same time tomorrow we'll be
Yeah.
doing the another video.
It's just crazy.
I do a live stream
because
every day. I'm
I've
trying to
not
do a live
gotten
stream
any
every
other
day,
spikes
and
in the hallway
I'm gonna
out
I'll look up their
in the
videos.
chairs of that room. Just her picture, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, that thing weighs literally like 4 or 5 pounds, that frame. I'm telling you, when we get, like, someday, when we're out of here...
Yeah.
And also,
look up what
don't forget to hit
crystal
up our
is. I mean,
Discord.
it's pretty powerful
I have a
stuff.
Discord server.
Oh,
It
yeah,
should be
like
in the link
energy-wise?
Like,
on
it
our
stores
channel.
energy.
And we'll be
little
discussing
bastard.
like videos that we'll be doing in the future. So definitely go out there and like, if there's like a specific video
What is
that
this
you
from
think
here?
is interesting,
Just like a living room.
throw it out
Yeah.
there, and we'll take a look at that
This is
for
definitely,
one of our live streams as well.
More recent. It looks like furniture. This is not 100 years old. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I wouldn't say, maybe not 100, but it's pretty... Oh, yeah. It's pretty worn.
Oh my God,
It's
are they
been busted
really-
up quite a bit.
Are they really talking about these people's furnitures? Come on, guys.
What's this? Does this go outside the house? Oh, they got like a back porch. Oh, it's just like the water heater out here and stuff.
See, I'm curious, like if you took that device and you moved it over to the refrigerator, like,
Yeah, it's not really much to see out here.
what do you say that there's like a
Let's see
ghost in the
Light
fridge?
outside.
Yeah, one lonely street light.
It's just eerie out here, man.
Sounds like a name of like a movie or something like that.
I'm gonna lock that.
Okay.
Just because.
Really, Teresa? Okay, I want to look at that one. I want to look at that one. That is awesome. I saw some of the Ouija Brothers stuff. I like them a lot. That was not laughter.
It was a different one too. That second one was completely
Okay,
different.
Teresa, you'll know this, right? So let me ask you about your house. When you're walking around, and I'm assuming it's wood floors. Yeah. I heard the noise, but it wasn't a laugh. So when you're walking around on the wood floors, and the wood floors are kind of squeaking, do you hear noises and creaks and bumps and everything else coming from the walls, the floorboard, everything else? Because our house is 40 years old around, and there's a noise that actually sounds like someone talking in whenever it squeaks. It used to. I actually secured it down because it bothered me so much. Yeah. Like these old houses that are like 100-year old. I mean, even 10-year-old houses, they squeak and they make noises. So these guys are walking around, and then all of a sudden they hear laughter. It's like, come on.
Different.
That was weird. I just don't know if that was from inside or if that was outside. Hello?
And even like modern houses, you'll hear, like, depending on how they're built, they can make noises. They can squeak. They settle. Yeah. And this house might even have the original lead windows in it too, which rattle when the wind hits it.
Dude, this thing has not blinked a single time. Dude, this thing has not blinked a single time. Not even like to the green or yellow since the picture.
Well, I wonder if we were communicating with
It didn't
whatever
sound like
sphere,
anything.
where
Did
it went.
Did anybody else
Dude,
hear a
I'm getting
no?
Weird vibes up here.
I didn't hear a no.
What's over here? Hello?
Oh yeah, so you have to go through and you have to
Dude, this
redo the-
room's like
redo the,
insane asylum.
Oh, I know. That, you know what?
It's
funny
not
you say
flashing,
that,
but
'cause
it's
right
like the
when I walked
caulking
here,
in
what went
the
through my mind
windows,
was, like, hospital.
so they don't leak.
Yeah, this room
Yeah.
kind of makes me uncomfortable just because one of my worst nightmares that I have is of me in an insane asylum.
Oh yeah, nice.
Damn, bro. She didn't tell us their names.
That's true.
I don't even know.
There's a lot of
Who to
information
call
there that definitely.
Yeah. Like, I would try to call her by name and see if she'd come wherever we're at.
Well,
but-
I mean, technically,
Yeah,
we do have
Zaleen,
things
that's
that
how I
say
feel
words.
about the
So you
the
wanna
Watcher
do,
guys.
like an ominous spirit
yeah,
box,
yeah,
something like that.
Let's do that and see if maybe she could tell
Oh
us their
man,
name.
Exactly.
really
Let's do
drawing a
that.
blank today. You can tell I haven't had a lot of sleep.
Downstairs.
For sure.
Let's put the pictures right next
The
to
Ghoul
that.
Boys
Yeah.
from Watcher
You
and
want us to cover something?
Wants to cover up the picture?
yeah.
We heard from the owner that you don't like it.
We rewatched their stuff. I think we've rewatched their stuff 3 or 4 times now. Even though you know what's going to happen,
It's like
it's
weird.
I'm listening.
Look at the
Shane and
girl's
Ryan, thank you.
candle, and look at the guy's candle.
Oh, hers is flickering.
It just
It was-
stopped.
Oh, look.
Can you tell us your name, please?
All clear.
Unclear.
Come on, use your mental gymnastics to make this out to be some ghostly thing.
You're.
Do you not know your name anymore?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that too. I agree that
Are you male or female?
BuzzFeed Shane and Ryan are better than Watcher Shane and Ryan.
Oh, bro. That room.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm
the
willing
picture-
to die on that hill.
Oh, bro, I'm getting goosebumps, bro. Hey. Discernment.
What?
Dude.
We saw Aqua room upstairs. It said Aqua entered.
It was after you.
Yeah. I said go where you normally reside. But then we heard a thump up there too just now.
Sure. Running.
My
We
name.
were talking about the thumps
My
upstairs.
name.
Oh, look, the candle too.
No.
Only that one.
That one is
Or my
Only
wife's
that
name.
one. The one next to the woman.
just throbbing. We've heard all these stories about a bunch of activity in here. We've heard that you don't like your picture put away or covered.
Yeah.
Wand.
Oh, I thought you were asking me. You're asking what they were saying. I kind of stopped listening to them when
You
they brought
want us
out
to
the
put your
Ovulus.
picture away? If you don't tell us your name right now, I'm gonna put your picture away.
Put your picture away.
Okay, they're both going now.
I wonder if,
Both
yeah,
candles
maybe it
are
doesn't
flickering.
like that we're saying that we're going to put the picture away.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Put her picture just face down.
Dun dun dun.
Well, let's see how your husband feels about this.
I'm sure he's okay with it.
How long have you been in this house? Just put 'em
With
both
the
down.
Ovulus? No.
What is the date?
No.
Oh.
So we
Is it the
can talk about the Ovulus real quick here. So the idea is that it's supposed to pick up on all these different things, electromagnetic frequencies, temperature. There's a lot. It's supposed to be a lot, anyways. And then it has a dictionary inside of it. And then the idea is that the ghost is supposed to manipulate EMF and temperature to pull this database, these words from this database to make these words. So apparently, these ghosts were electrical engineers and they are computer programmers that they're able to pull information from databases using temperature and humidity and stuff like that. Really what it is it does have a few sensors on it, but it's a random number generator. And it just grabs names from random, but it isn't really what it does. It's the fact that the database is full of words that are spooky or ghostly in nature. And that's kind of the issue, is that if all of your database words are, death, killing, blood, blah, 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 then of course all the words that are going to come up are going to be creepy. It's just another tool to kind of react and build the entertainment. I don't think that they're necessarily bad, but a lot of the behind the scenes that you'll see on these things is that they'll get 10 wrong answers that they don't like tell us your name, and it'll come up with blood and death and I'm behind you and all this other stuff. And then they'll finally, after 20 minutes, give a name, and then they're like, oh my God, we contacted this person. And these are better than at least the apps. The apps are terrible. And they've been proven time and time again that they're not accurate, and you can program them to say whatever you want to say. The Twins Paranormal have their own app that they use, that they program to do
It's 2023.
ghost hunting. So
Uh-oh.
Strength.
Potential strength.
Character.
Character.
you can tell he's trying to think of how can
We
I
have a
put this
REM
into the
pod in here.
narrative.
And if you come close, what that device will
Hey,
do
Phantom.
is it'll start beeping.
How are you
it'll light
doing?
Up and it'll let us know that you're here.
So Teresa,
if
the
you can't
app
tell us your name, you can at least come close to
uses
the REM
all the
pod. We have
sensors
one
on the
here,
phone,
and we have one
and that's
in the other
it.
room near the kitchen.
And it's been shown one of the guys was using it,
Oh,
and basically he took
yeah.
the app and it got a name, and he shook the phone,
That's
and
it.
every time he would shake it, it would come up with a new
Listen to it.
Can you come closer? Can you
phrase
come
or
to this
whatever.
one?
But
My camera.
every app has its own programming, so it's what are you using to do it? Honestly,
Bro,
I think it's a random number generator.
chair.
So it just is cycling,
Dude, it's really dark.
over and
That
over
is
again.
fucking moving.
but
It's barely moving.
the problem that I have with the we'll get to the spirit box But the problem that I have with the apps is that they come back with like complete sentences where they're like, I'm behind you, or, you know, I died a terrible death or something like that. And you know that's programmed in. So it's not pulling these words to make these sentences. They programmed in a sentence for it to say. And that's what I have a problem with. So a spirit box is a radio. And that's it. It does nothing else. So the idea is that it cycles through frequencies. The ghosts are supposed to use frequencies to talk to you, right? Okay, like because ghosts are also, I assume, FM transmitters as well. They're like they got their own DJ and stuff like that. And the issue with it is that you hear words, but if you were to listen to the FM radio station at the time, you would hear those words because they're pulling them from broadcasts of like talk shows and stuff like that. And a lot of them use AM as well. And what's so good about AM is it'll pull radio stations from further away because of the difference between FM and AM. So it's all bogus. It's all bogus. And on those little spirit boxes, you can adjust the amount of times it hits the frequencies. So the longer the amount of time, the more words you get. If it's the short one, you don't. It's just a bunch of random gobbledygook, and then it's interpretation. You assign a word to a bunch of nonsense gibberish. So,
dude, I'm fucking freaking.
Tell you, I'm fun at
What the
parties.
fuck was that?
Bro, that sounded like a...
But if you take it all for entertainment, it's entertaining, and like,
Did someone just come in this house?
I love ghost shows. Ooh, the sound was extremely loud. Listen again with the volume enhanced. Okay, so volume enhanced.
That is fucking moving. It's barely moving.
Holy shit, bro.
Dude, I'm freaking. What the fuck was that?
No, I didn't hear a damn thing. Because you guys are swearing so much.
It's barely moving.
Holy shit, bro.
Dude, I'm freaking. What the fuck was that?
What are they sitting on?
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Did someone just come in this house?
Sound like a door, right?
Don't laugh after watching the stream. well, Phantom.
That came from
I didn't hear it. Actually, what I heard was it sounded like the chair was creaking because they were sitting in an old chair. That's what it sounded like to me. But
hello.
But Phantom and people on YouTube, I'm hoping you see some of the chats that are coming from Twitch. But
Bro, that was
like,
so loud.
because according to like the description of this video, I'm like, this is going to be the most horrific thing ever, and so far we haven't really seen anything.
The door is open, wide open, bro. I locked this. I know I locked this. Yeah, I want the only street light.
It's just eerie out here, man.
I'm gonna lock that.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I always have issues with, is that when ghost hunters call out something super specific, like, we're going to do this for no reason. It's like, okay, there's a reason for it. And when he said that, I originally thought something's going to happen with that back door. And it did. So.
Dude, I'm literally shaking right now.
What could have been?
I have no idea.
Are you sure you closed that door?
This door was locked, bro. Hello? Oh my!
What the?
What? Dude,
What the?
I have no idea, bro. The fucking thing moved, bro. There's something, bro. There's a cellar door out there. I didn't even see that earlier. It was fucking moving. Something was lifting it from underneath, bro.
What the you talking about?
I'm not here. Here. Go if you want to look. There's a cellar door right there. And when I went around the corner, it was fucking lifting up and
That's
dropping, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, are they having? But they're like, there's a door underneath it, and someone's underneath there, and they just lifted it up.
This is old ass floor. This wasn't. You didn't just like
No, bro.
open a f***ing hardwood.
You didn't hear that?
I heard it, but I thought
Yeah, you can see it there.
you could have like.
No. This was bouncing up and down when I came out here, bro. There's something in there. I'm telling you. Don't even, bro.
Well, we've had
don't
enough.
even
We've
lift
had
it
enough
right
cuts now
There
in
might be an
the
animal
view
in
that
there. That
we won't
fucking
know
thing
if
is going
someone
crazy.
just got out.
Are you beneath us?
Don't
Can you
investigate it.
answer through one of our devices. There's an obelisk in here.
Shh.
Oh my god.
That sounded like an animal or something. You didn't hear that?
Let's listen again.
Shh. That sounded like an animal or something. You didn't hear that?
What the f is going on right now?
Sound like I don't know.
Okay. Also, the thing too, they're on the back porch. It's not like they're inside the house and they're hearing what could be an animal growling on the inside of the house. They're on the outside of the house, sounding what sounds like an animal growling on the outside of the house. But I'm willing to put money down that there's just a guy underneath there making noises and growling, and that's it.
What are you so fucking nervous right now?
But they've cut away now so many times and switched cameras that we have no.
Here.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know though. I know what you're gonna say. I don't want to know.
Open the
see
freaking
flashlight.
door.
Can you lift it and like stay out of like stay away from it? Like
Yeah.
stay behind it. Like if I tell you to close it, drop it. Like if there's an animal in there, you're gonna
Time
have
for
to
them.
fucking push it back down.
Time for the snacks.
I'm worried about look where we are. Is there a person under here?
I don't know. But I'll tell you what, if I say drop it, jump on top
Yeah,
of it. Like
I agree with you, Phantom. It's not that
That sounds
crazy.
Like an animal.
I've like, and yeah, that's what I mean. It's exactly like they keep going and they
if
keep
I say
cutting
drop it, jump
back
on
and
top
forth,
of it.
so you have
Like,
no continuity. That if there was someone in there, they couldn't have just walked
That
out.
sounded like an animal.
Just pull it up a little, like a tiny bit. And if I see something, I'm gonna tell you to drop it.
There's gonna be like eyes in there. They're gonna be like,
Ooh, wait. Hold, don't let go of it, bro. Bro, this shit goes deep in there, man. What are the chances that there's someone underneath the house right now, bro?
I don't know.
I would say really high.
Show you.
I'd say really high that there's someone underneath the house.
But something was lifting this, like, hard, bro. Hang on. Let me see if I can, like, look down here. What the fuck? Did you hear that?
No.
Shine.
Shine. Okay, well.
Shine the light.
Shine your light. Yes, that's what it means.
I can tell you something, bro.
What?
I'm not crawling under there.
Yeah, I'm good. You
I
see
don't-
the shadows of all those black widows right there?
I'm also wondering too if like the Ovulus, if all of the words that they put
I'm
into
not
it
super convinced, though, I guess.
could
Are
be
you sure
deciphered
you
in
didn't,
many
like,
different
step
ways.
on
Are they
something
putting
that
like
caused it to do that?
I'm gonna show you. bro.
ambiguous
There's something under this
words
house.
like shine? Shine can mean so many different things.
Is there anything that you want to say while we have this door to this fucking underground tomb open?
Did he say underground tomb? Did he just say underground tomb? Oh my god.
Just close it, bro.
Nothing.
Just
It's a
close it.
crawl space.
Here. I'm gonna need your help. So I'll step on it. That was weird. That was weird. Dude,
Ah, these guys.
show you.
They're the best.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
like that, bro. Like that, bro. Bro, there's something. Oh my!
What the whole?
Dude.
I don't know what the to think right now, honestly. We still have all the and the candles going in the other room too.
Notice that happened.
This is messing up
After.
again. It sometimes
We
does.
fucking put their pictures down and we were kind of provoking.
The fucking candles stopped moving. The chair moved. The REM pod, and then over here, the doors open and the fucking little cellar thing is flying up, like it was a
I don't know
fucking
why it does
earthquake
this.
in one spot.
I'm thinking Ouija board, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this
Dude, I'm
a
thinking
little
you're
bit
fucking
different
high.
way.
I'm thinking you're crazy.
My streaming software sometimes just doesn't show chats
Like-
correctly, so I'm gonna fix that real quick where I can still see your guys' chats.
What the fuck is happening in here?
I have no idea.
I don't even want to be in this kitchen, dude. There's no guaranteeing that we're getting activity from the same thing or person or whatever you want to fucking call it. Like, there's no way.
Bro. Dude. The fucking candle went out. One of them went. Oh.
Did it blow out?
Oh.
What?
The fucking pictures on the ground, bro. And her candle went out.
No fucking
Only
way.
one candle went out. And her picture's on the ground, bro.
Okay, go to here, manage stream.
What the is happening right now?
Did we fuck up?
All right, good. I think we're good.
I don't know. Let's.
To gather our thoughts, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so it's obvious that someone is there. Okay. The yes or no
Just
prism.
came outside,
Is that
got some
accurate?
equipment and
Oh, I'm not sure about the yes or no. No one ever
So
debunks
clear.
Mark Adams
So
Explores.
fucking clear. The right
Teresa, I haven't heard
totally
about
just
that.
moved.
I haven't heard about that channel.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Ouija board. It's
Like the second we came out.
that's
All right, let's set this shit up.
it's been pretty much disproven that the Ouija board is based on whatever you want it to say. So, you get. Oh, they're doing the yes no prism. Okay. All right, let's take a look. I want to look at this because I'm not sure what it is. I haven't seen that one. But the Ouija board, it's
I'm gonna put the REM pod here.
like popular delusion, basically. So you get a group of people together and they are manipulating the little triangle
Put her
thing,
here.
and
Put her here with the
it's they're kind of spelling out the
That's in
words
there.
that they all kind of
Are you still running?
believe together.
Yeah, it's still
So-
going.
Can you kill that light?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So he's kind of like a Urbex Hill.
You said you were in the aqua room.
So this is the prism thing that they're talking
Said
about?
aqua
The-
entered when we asked where you'd like to stay in the house. If you're still here, can you light up this prism? Can you come close to it?
You know what it feels like to
Or you
me?
can go next to the device over here on the floor. That'll light up and start beeping
Yeah,
as
and
well. Can you
because
just let
Urbex
us
Hill was
know
like he
that
found
you're
like
up here?
one
I'm
thing that looked
fucking
paranormal, and then
shook right now, dude.
it got a lot of views.
Like, I
So
feel
he
like
started doing
I
more
just ran a mile.
paranormal stuff, which I thought was
How hard my
what you know.
hard
I
is
mean, it's a lot of
waiting
YouTubers
for
do. I'm not gonna lie.
Something
I would do
really-
it.
Really
you know.
fucked up to happen.
We're all trying to make a living out here.
Did it make you angry?
But then now
That we
everything
come up
he
here?
comes across is
Or that we put your picture
paranormal
down?
and not.
Oh my! What the was that, bro? Something just passed the door.
It's the corner of my peripheral vision.
Something just passed the door.
I don't
bro.
even know what direction it went, dude.
It went from left to right. I saw it.
Okay.
I heard a rustle.
I'm gonna go back.
And then literally the corner of
There's
my
someone
vision.
in the house with us,
Oh,
man.
surprisingly,
there's someone
the most replayed.
Oh my! What the?
Yeah, we didn't
was
see it.
that,
Okay.
Bro?
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
just
it
passed
is. I mean, Urbex Hill was doing pretty good. He wasn't getting like the large numbers until he started doing the paranormal. But honestly,
Left to right. I saw it.
I heard a rustle and then
the
the corner of my
There's
vision.
someone
like
in the
he
house with
the
us,
the
man.
danger
There's
aspect of what
someone in the
Urbex Hill
house with us.
is really high. So I don't like watching his stuff because it's scary to me because like real people scare me. Well, let's see what the brightness is.
Put your picture down.
Oh my! What the was that, bro?
Actually, that's a pretty good one. Let's see. Okay. All right. We'll see. Okay, let me go chat a little bit, Sarah. So, Zalian, I don't know what that device does, but it looks to me that it's another form of the you take the mag light and you bring it to that on and off and then it blinks and stuff like that. So it's probably just another random yes or no thing. Honestly, it could be triggered by something in their pocket too, like a switch or something like that. And that's the issue. When the more technology you throw at this stuff, the easier it is to fake results. Yeah. So this thing passing the transparent thing, I also have a huge issue with night vision cameras. They are garbage. Anything past like 3 feet looks transparent or blocky, because that's just the light for infrared, which is what these are based off of. They don't have a lot of energy to them, so once you get to a certain point, they start fading out. So you can actually see it in the frame by frame analysis. So if you look, everything in the background is already blurry and not really well defined. So anything that passes by there is going to be the same. Okay. When I say garbage, I'm talking about the technology. So, night vision, well, there's many different forms of night vision. So this is what's called infrared night vision. So there is an IR, because inside the house, you're not going to have a infrared light source. So there are infrared emitters that, light it up using, so you have a camera that can read infrared and you're using an infrared emitter to flood the area. So it's like a floodlight. And you can see there's like a bright spot in the center here because it's like a flashlight of infrared light, and everything off to the side is like pixelated, grainy and stuff like that. It's not enough information in these cameras. And then you have the other form of night vision, which takes ambient light and it amplifies it like a camera ISO. You're increasing the ISO, but as you do that, you get ton of grain and everything else. You can ask people in the military that have $40,000-$50,000 night vision goggles about night vision, and they suck. You can see people, but they're like blobs that are moving and stuff like that. So to get into the really good night vision, you're talking $200,000-$300,000. And those are like smart night vision. And they can make it look like there's a person standing there. They have cameras that there's like 4 to 6 of them along the ridge so that you get, peripheral and everything else. So these are just infrared emitters like you would find in like a Google Nest and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the thing, though, right? Is that there's a difference between finding stuff in a night vision and then going, that is proof of something. So, you need more than just that. But if you're doing it on your own, go for it. Because one, if you're in the middle of a dark woods and you have no light source, like you would never be able to tell if there was something there or not. So you'd hear a noise and you'd be like, well, I don't know what it is because I can't see it. But at least you could go up and go, well, oh, that was a deer, or that was a possum, or that was something in your woods causing that noise. So you can debunk it better. Yeah. Yeah. And for me, cryptids, like I don't want to say, and I want to be very clear with this, that none of this stuff exists. I just don't think that the tools that we use proves it. I think personal experiences outweigh a $10 piece of equipment that we sell for $300 because it says ghost on it proves anything. I think your personal experiences are much more important than an Ovilus or spirit box or anything else. I've had experiences. I actually did a video on the YouTube channel about why I became a ghost hunter. There's some, I was silly at the beginning, but the stuff that exists that in that video towards the middle and end is my reality of what I saw. And what I saw was crazy. But as a kid, I went through some pretty traumatic stuff. Not like anybody that did anything to me, but just stuff in my life. So I was going through some, really depressive, negative stuff at the time. Yeah. So Phantom saying the night vision they're using is kind of old. I've seen many paranormal hunters use advanced one, which provides clear videos of frame. Yeah, exactly. And these guys make money. They spend the money. And, but one of the things that me and my wife have noticed is that a lot of these ghost hunters use bad pieces of equipment. When I say bad, I mean not clear quality, not clear, because they want kind of these false positives to show how creepy it is. From an entertainment standpoint, yes, 100%. I mean, there's a reason why, filmmakers use the film that they do and the cameras they do and the lenses they do is to build that entertainment value. And again, I don't want to take away that these guys are not entertainment, but this stuff is not proving anything. It just proves that they're entertaining. So, okay, frame by frame. Here we go. Blurry picture, blurry picture, blurry picture, blurry picture. Yeah.
Or that we put your picture down.
I'm wondering if a guy their friend ran by and what should have been like a shadow figure. He closed the door? Why did you close the door?
Let's just fucking sit here for a second. Honestly, I'm not doing that.
Shh. There's fucking footsteps out.
Dude, I have not seen...
What? Hey. What the?
You didn't close the door all the way.
Man.
Bro.
Dude.
Oh my God.
What the
I'm about to have a fucking heart attack, bro.
Come on.
Hello?
Shh. You hear that? Downstairs.
So we've already got kind of evidence that there was someone
What is
in the cellar. So let's ignore the fact that this stuff is going on.
Tradition.
That they had evidence of someone in the cellar,
I'm getting the fuck outta
and now
here.
there's evidence of someone in the house moving around, and they're still thinking it's a ghost.
What? Hey. What the? Bro?
Not even, man.
Bro.
Dude.
Bro, as soon as we came in, the fucking right bottom stairs. Yeah, look. Yeah. That's the fucking one up there. Oh, shit.
What is fucking going on in this place, dude?
So now they're going into like, yeah, that's the issue, right?
It's on the door now.
So
No.
So if you and one of the things that I always look at when I'm debunking is what would normal people do in this situation? Not what would ghost hunters do in this situation, but what would what would you do in this situation? If you thought someone was in the house, you would turn on all the lights. And then you would clear each room. And I'm not talking about, like armed or anything. I'm just talking about you would verify. You'd go room from room verifying. Like if I'm asleep and I hear a noise or I hear what sounds like a door open, I'm going to turn on all the lights in the house and I'm going to search the entire house because I think someone might be in there. You're not going to like do these shots. It just logically just not how someone would react in this situation.
I swear to God, the doorknob just moved.
And it's also this long pause between checking out the door and investigating, which if there was someone in that room would give them time to get out or...
Thing upstairs is going nuts, bro.
Yeah. And Teresa, like, it's scary. Like having real people inside your house that you when you're supposed to be alone is scary.
We have all of our equipment in the car. Nothing that we own, nothing that we brought is inside this house anymore. But we're going to do a quick sweep and we're going to take some Polaroids to see if we can capture anything. Are you ready?
Oh my God.
I mean, yeah.
Let's do this quick.
I didn't know they used Polaroids for evidence capture. All right. So what do you think the chances are that he's going to find a like a ghost or like a white thing on there or just like a distortion and everything else on these Polaroids? My guess, and I haven't seen this before, is that he's going to find some sort of apparition, like it's gonna be a white, like ghostly, smoky figure in the Polaroid. That's my guess. Yep. And that's because anybody that grew up using Polaroid pictures know that they like, even when you are super gentle with them, they don't take great pictures. But you can manipulate these even more.
Let's go upstairs. Okay. I really don't want to go up there yet. I'm not going in this room again. I felt trapped in here, bro. Upstairs hall here. Cool. Here you go. The underground tunnel. Like lift it quick.
What is up with this music?
Oh, yeah, I'm not going
too.
in there though.
Yeah. No, I'm not going
Okay.
there either.
Okay.
I bet this is where they're gonna find something that's down here. They're gonna. This is the picture that's gonna have like the ghosts, the smoke, or
Oh, bro.
Okay.
I know you heard that.
didn't hear a damn thing.
Did you hear that?
Dude, yeah.
Oh, bro.
Okay.
I know you heard that.
Hindsight. Oh.
Yeah.
Going into this house was a pretty cool feeling right off the bat. Personally, I like visiting old buildings and doing a bit of urban exploration. So for me, just knowing the building is around 140 years old.
140
it's pretty
years
cool.
old for this
house. It
house.
holds a lot of ancient history within its walls, and I was excited to check it out.
Look at the wallpaper. It's so
Almost as old as me.
It's tight.
During the initial walkthrough, we came across the photographs that the owner had mentioned, and you could tell that these photos were very old.
Look at this.
Yeah, same Phantom.
Wow.
That's all I heard was the shutter sound.
Those are ancient. Whoa. That's not.
So it's weird that they're doing
Probably
this
not as old as the house, but they definitely had quite a few years.
post-mortem kind of thing, and
As I
they're
was
using the
looking at
footage
picture
that
on
they've
the
already
wall
shown in the
hallway, I hear Colton say,
post-mortem.
"Whoa, is that moving?"
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
What? Is that moving?
Oh yeah, it is. And there were these crystals that were hanging from a chandelier up above.
Nothing's
us that
older
were
than
just
40 years old,
barely
Teresa. You
swinging.
know that.
I thought it was a little bit weird, but honestly, that could have been from a number of things. Maybe due to the age of the house, our footsteps were able to move it enough to make it swing. Maybe when we came in the front door, the wind moved it. So we decided to test it.
Hold on. Keep your eyes on that. Let me go along and see if I can see.
Also wondering too, did he have like a camera on his shoulder with a microphone or something like that he could have tapped it when he walked in?
What was what? That little giggle.
The
Colton
giggle.
swore that he heard this laugh when I was closing the door, and I didn't hear anything at all except for the door squeaking. But listening back to the footage, it was extremely audible through the microphones.
Okay, so what he just said is that all he heard in real life was the door squeaking when he closed the door. But after listening to it, he heard the giggle.
Whoa. What? It sounded like it came from, maybe it came from in here. Maybe it was the door. The door squeaked a little bit.
When I closed the door the second time, it squeaked like it did the first time, but that didn't explain what Colton and the microphones had captured.
Listen. No.
Because it was
You'll
just
hear it on the playback.
It is very scary when you hear things like that and you're alone in the dark and you can't decipher where it's coming from.
that I agree with. I'll give him that. If you
So the
heard
EMF
what sounded
detector
like a
hasn't really
giggle
been giving us a ton
or
of
some sort of thing
activity
like
on
that,
some of our more recent investigations,
it would definitely
but for anyone
kind of throw
watching
you
who
off.
doesn't know what this device does, it detects energy. So to hold it up against a light switch or a wall outlet, that's a good way to test it and make sure that it works. But the concept is that spirits harvest energy, and if the EMF detector is sensing energy when it's not close to any sort of electricity or explainable source, then we get into the unexplainable phenomenon category.
Okay, so your phone, which is right next to it, your watch, which is right next to it, EMF, your ovuses, all that stuff also puts it out too. So no, that is not unexplainable. It's just you not showing what it is.
This thing just went red. Look.
So where is your light? He's right next. He's literally got the camera pointed right at the thing.
A photograph should not be setting this device off. No matter how you chalk it up, a piece of paper shouldn't hold any energy unless something is possibly attached to it.
Maybe it's just her. That's f***ing crazy, bro.
We checked behind the dresser for outlets or wires. There was nothing. And this thing was literally picking up strong signals. It was going to the red bar, which is the top of the meter.
It is
When
not.
Colton
It's
said
top
he
of that
made this
meter,
device
but it's
blink
not
to
the
red
top of the
almost
meter.
immediately. An on-command response, it started hitting the maximum meter on the EMF detector.
Can you, like, make that go red? Whoa. Dude. No f***ing way. Can you show us where you like to go in this house?
At one point I said, if you're present with us, can you please show us your favorite section of the house?
So for me, if I was there at that point, what I would have done is taken the picture, moved it away from that area, and tested the EMF in that area. So that would tell you is it something in the walls? Is there something else that's going on in that building at that specific location that isn't the picture? But I don't think they do that.
Or where you like to spend most of your time at, and almost instantly, the device stopped blinking. It was almost as if we were detecting a spirit or a presence near the picture, and when I asked where you like to hang out in this house, it left. Exiting the downstairs kitchen area, I was stopped almost dead in my tracks. I for sure heard a laugh this time. When I turned and I looked at Colton, I knew immediately that he heard it too because he stopped. He was frozen looking.
Which device is that? The little handheld device he has?
The same.
It's not magnetic. It's electromagnetic.
It was a different one too. That second
It's a little
one was
different.
completely different.
EMF. So magnetic
Upstairs,
frequencies.
there was a room that was painted different from the
And
rest of the rooms in the house.
if you-
It was kind of an aqua
if you do a
greenish
search,
room with,
if you do a search on EMF, like just do a Google search on what puts out EMF, I think radio waves, radio waves are part of EMF on the EMF spectrum. So to say EMF, it means a lot. There is a lot of what EMF is. So this detects a certain band of EMF that would be emanating from power receptacles and stuff like that. And again, this tool is used to check for bad wiring and bad appliances in a house.
Colton said it reminded him of a sane asylum. It felt different from the rest of the house.
Damn, bro. She didn't tell us their names.
That's true.
While we were doing our initial sweep, I realized that the owners didn't give us any names of the previous deceased owners. Sometimes on investigations, it helps if we know who we're trying to communicate
No, it
with
doesn't.
in order to trigger some responses.
Like, I would try to call her by name and see if she'd come wherever we're at.
Well, I mean, technically, we do have things that say words.
Since we have devices that could generate words,
Technically.
we decided let's set up the Ovilus downstairs by the old photographs. So we placed a REM pod in the living room down the hall. We placed a REM pod in the room where we were, and we lit some candles beside the
Yeah,
photographs.
Phantom, it's interesting whenever you start looking at what these things are detecting. Like a
Ovilus
REM
is not a
pod is
device
another
that I
one.
would-
And REM is radio electromagnalysis or something. It's got the word doesn't make any sense. It's a made up word for REM pod. A REM pod is a fancy I'm trying to remember what this is called. It's a device that people play music with, like, so the closer they get their hands to it, it makes a pitch and a tone. There is a device that you can get for like $16 off of Amazon, and it's the junior kit of that device, of the larger device, and then they just put that in a box so that if anything breaks that field, it makes a noise. No, not a violin. It's electric. It's electric. So it's a wire. You've heard them before. In like some songs use them. But you can see them playing. It's like invisible. Like they're not holding a string, but they're like moving their finger in air, and it changes the pitch of it. A theremin. Uncle John. Oh, look at that. It's called a theremin. And so the theremin is, it's a wire that's suspended, like just vertically. And then it's in a box. It's just got a box and a wire. And then as you move your finger closer to that wire, it makes a pitch. So it's creating its own electromagnetic field. And when you put your hand in there, you're interrupting the field, and that creates a tone. And so by moving your hand closer or further away from the wire, you can adjust the tone. What sets these things off are radio waves, specifically walkie-talkies, phones, anything that puts out radio frequencies set these things off. So there's actually a really good Shane and Ryan, he was talking about, oh my God, the REM pod is going off. And Ryan is like, yeah, because you're using the walkie-talkie. Stop using the walkie-talkie. And Shane's like, wait a minute, the walkie-talkie sets this thing off? And you could just see it in his face like, well, that means anything can set it off. Any radio frequency that's being emitted by anything in the world could set these things off. So
would trust every word coming out of.
It's like cool, but like
generate words
if anything
from
can set it off,
radio
why do we
signals,
use it?
Sometimes it says a bunch of crap, but when it's spot on, and it gives you chills every time that you witness it.
Let me see if I can get this
Can you tell us
Discord
your
link.
name, please?
Unclear.
Let me create this invite.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
If you could go here and like put like any of these videos that you
Do you
guys
not know
want
your name anymore?
like looked at, let me know, because I
you
always
male or
like to
female?
hear
Aqua.
Aqua.
Oh, bro. That room.
what
Oh,
what
yeah.
you guys are interested in and what you
Aqua.
guys want debunked and
This
stuff
time
like
we had
that. So
two
I'll put it in
forms
the
of
both.
Oviluses running while we were asking the
that's not
questions.
the right place.
One through the Ovilus app, and there was another which is a standalone Ovilus device. I asked, how long have you been in this house? And the phone app almost immediately says, what is the date?
How long have you been in this house? Let's put them both down.
What is the date?
See, that's the app. What is the date?
What is the date?
Like, tell me what the day is, and I'll tell you how old I am, because I don't know.
It's almost like the spirit doesn't know what day it is. Like, what's the date?
It's 2023.
Yeah. So the Necrophonic app is developed by Twin Paranormal. And I'll kind of leave it at that. They developed the app, and then the app is giving them the words that they want to hear. So, that's all I gotta really say about that. But the problem with an app, it's the same with these devices, like this little device that they have, is you can program it to do anything you want it to do. More so with an app, like you could have it listen to your words and then use like I hate saying AI, but an algorithm that gives you the answer. Yeah. Yeah. Twin Paranormal, like, oh, there's the one that I did at the Shining house, the hotel, the Stanley Hotel. That one was interesting, to say the least.
Potential strength.
At this point, I'm starting to get excited, thinking.
And what's
like,
more important
okay,
to me
cool.
is
maybe we're opening up a line of communication.
it's easy for someone
We
that's
had
developing
seen
their
the
own
aqua-colored
app.
room upstairs. We asked, where do you like to spend most of your time?
It's okay,
The
Phantom.
device said, enter Aqua.
Someone that's
We were
developing
asking each
their
other
own app
what the sound was upstairs.
could create
The Ovilus said,
another
"Running."
version of the app
We were
that only
talking
they can
about
install.
Why the candles
So
were flickering, and the Ovilus
the app
says
that you pay
potential
money
strength,
for
but
that you
within
download
moments,
could be
I
completely
started
different from the
regretting
one they
it.
use.
I thought maybe we shouldn't have opened up a line of communication with whatever's here.
All right, so
My camera is not focusing right now.
Yeah.
Fuzzy.
So my camera started losing focus for some reason, and the Ovilus almost immediately says fuzzy. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's referring to like what's happening on my camera. And then Colton starts yelling that he's seeing the chair moving in the room. From this moment, to me, it felt like all hell broke loose.
Bro. Huh? The chair. Dude, it's really dark, but that is fucking moving. It's barely moving.
Holy shit, bro.
Dude, I'm fucking freaking. Shh. What the fuck was that?
again, like I can't hear anything.
Did someone just...
Don't and maybe you guys can help me answer this one. Don't most of these ghost hunters and paranormal investigators, don't they have like static cams that have like their own microphone source and stuff like that? Specifically, so you are hearing things that occur outside of where they are. Because if anything in that room that's making a noise, I'm going to attribute to them making the noise. The chair rocking, uneven floor, whatever, creaking sound boards, all that stuff. But if you're hearing like a noise in another room, there's no way for them to go back to it and say, here it is, because they didn't set up a camera in another room with its own microphone. Which is also interesting to me too, because when it's not live, so they could edit out if anybody's walking by or moving and stuff like that. Yeah, all these noises and stuff don't mean anything because you can't show where it's coming from.
come in this house?
It's just you reacting to things that are going
When we
on.
heard the banging sound, It was very, very, very loud. It was unmistakably loud to the point that we knew, number one, this is definitely coming from in the house.
Yeah.
And number two,
Teresa,
it
that's
sounded
exactly
like it
what I'm
was
thinking.
right down
is
the
that
hallway from us.
Holy shit.
from a standpoint of if you are really serious about this, you would do it in a semi-scientific. Not saying go as far as like I would, to do an investigation, but just a modicum of like common sense.
The door is open, wide open, bro. When I saw the door open in the kitchen, I knew for a fact I had locked it earlier.
Because you said it. You said it very clearly that you were locking the door.
I made a point to tell
for
Colton I'm
reasons,
locking
is what
this.
you
I
said.
don't know why, but I figured that the outside porch area wasn't important to the investigation, and I felt more comfortable with that door being locked. You could see it in the initial walkthrough.
You were very clear,
Okay.
very clear that you were locking that door.
To hear this slamming noise and then
Yeah, Teresa,
come to
that's
see
exactly-
this door open, immediately I was on edge.
Like, even watching like Side Eye Guy, like, because he doesn't pull any of this equipment and he did his investigations, like, I still have an issue with it because, like, use the tools, but use them in a scientific basis.
Oh my! What the whole? What?
Dude, I turn the corner and I'm looking over towards the water heater and I hear slam, slam, slam right below my feet. And when I look down, it looked like someone or something was trying to get out of this cellar.
I'm gonna go with
trap
someone.
door.
Hello? Oh my! What the whole? What?
Dude, this was one of those moments where my heart literally almost stopped beating.
Dude, what the?
I have no idea, bro. The fucking thing moved, bro. There's something, bro. There's a cellar door out there. I didn't even see that earlier. It was fucking moving. I felt like I was losing my mind. Colton kept saying he's not convinced. Maybe it was loose floorboarding or whatnot. He didn't see what I saw because he was a couple feet behind me when I turned that corner. Something was lifting it from underneath, bro.
What the? Are you talking about?
I'm not here. Here. Go if you want to look. There's a cellar door right there. And when I went around the corner,
Okay.
it was fucking lit.
Okay, and that's the other thing too, is if the other guy didn't believe what he said, why would he be scared to go check it out? Right? Like, so he should just go like, I don't believe you. I'm just going to go open the freaking door and just walk down there. But they took like, I don't know how long they took before they actually lifted that door
up
up.
and dropping, bro. He saw me freaking out, but I think that he wanted to check it out a bit more than I did.
Why didn't you want to check it out?
This is old ass floor. This wasn't. You didn't just like
No, bro.
bump open the fucking hardwood.
You didn't hear that?
I heard it, but I thought you could have like.
No. This was bouncing up and down when I came out here, bro. There's something in there. I'm telling you. Don't even, bro, don't even lift that right now. There might be an animal in there. That fucking thing was going crazy.
Don't
Maybe
lift
there's a
it
large
because it could be an
underneath
animal.
The house trying to come up through the door. Maybe there's a person underneath the house trying to come up through this trap door. I didn't know. Shh. First, we hear this grunt, like a large animal, almost like a growl. Shh.
Still can't hear it.
That sounds like an animal or something. You didn't hear that? But when we looked down there, we saw nothing.
But you didn't go down there either,
We
so
went out to the car for a few moments to gather our thoughts, grab new batteries for the equipment,
allow your friend to get
just
out of
came
there
outside
and go upstairs.
and go sit up.
Dude,
And
it was. I'm not even fucking kidding you. It
So
was
clear.
like-
So fucking clear. The right curtain totally just moved. And as we were outside, we both saw...
It wasn't Mindseed TV that had the cops called on them. I don't think it was. There was another paranormal team that they had the cops called on them, and when the cops showed up, so there was only supposed to be, I think, 2 to 3 people, but there was like a 4th person, and the cops were talking to all of the team members, and the 4th person said, yeah, they paid me to be the ghost. I don't think it's them. I think it was another team that did it, but it was on the police report that the cop said that the fourth member was paid to be the ghost and to make noises and stuff like that. And then they were like, "Oh, the cops had it out for us. They were just trying to." They don't know who you are. They don't care. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Phantom, an animal would actually not go towards noise. That's not what animals do, unless it was a rabid dog or something like that. Yeah, Teresa, I'm trying to remember who that was. It was recent that I think it was a side-eye guy thing that he was looking at that or something like that. I can't remember.
A curtain move in the upstairs window. Unfortunately, we didn't catch it on camera, but we both saw it with our own eyes, and we decided, you know what, that's the room that had the aqua color. We were getting a lot of signs pointing towards that room, and now seeing movement in the window, one of the curtains moving, we decided to do a yes-no prism in that room with the REM pod.
Did it make you angry?
The other group that I like,
We didn't come up here, or that we put your picture down?
they set up the static cams
was that, bro?
like in every room from every angle they can do, and then they leave. And they just let the cameras run, and then they come back and look at the evidence. I like
saw
those
something
guys.
run past the door. I heard footsteps run past the door.
Or that we put
I
your
can't remember
picture
their
down?
name. Like, I'm so bad with names.
Oh my! What the was that?
I was 100% convinced that there was someone else in the house.
I heard a rustle.
So am I.
In literally the corner of
There's
my
someone
vision.
in the house with us, man.
Dude,
There's someone in the house with us, f***ing with us.
But looking back at the footage, when I slow it down and I look at it frame by frame, something definitely went past the door. I saw it clear as day with my own eyes, but in the footage, it looks transparent, whatever
Yeah,
it was.
I
You could almost see right through it. You could see like the floor.
So the two things what he's saying is real important. So he said, when I was there, I could have swore that it was someone walking by. Like it was, you could see a person walking by the door. And then when you looked at the footage, then you saw it was translucent because he could see it with his own eyes. There's still light from this little prism thing. So I think he kind of is letting it slip that the second footage is not. Yeah, exactly. But when you're looking at it through the effects of the night vision, you're just getting this ghostly kind of look to it.
Ran by the door. I truly believe that whatever ran past the door was something non-human.
Of course you do.
It was horrifying.
Okay, see, he didn't close the door all the way.
let's just fucking sit here for a second. Honestly, I'm not doing that.
Shh. There's fucking footsteps out.
Dude, I have not seen...
What? Hey.
Because, you know,
hey.
doors don't just swing open
What?
using with gravity,
Bro?
ever.
Not
That's
even
never
anymore.
happened before.
Bro,
Dude. What the f...
I'm about to have a fucking heart attack, bro.
Hello?
Shh.
The other thing that, see, they got a REM pod in the hallway, which is also in a very interesting place that where it is. But I think they were actually hoping that it would light up when the person walked by. The REM pod doesn't go off until you touch it. So if someone walked around it or over it, it wouldn't set off. Those REM pods are like, you have to touch it to go off. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, if you were a real ghost hunter and a real paranormal investigator, you wouldn't close the door whenever you saw something.
Tradition.
What the fuck, dude?
Do you remember
Get the fuck
Taps?
outta
Taps
here,
was like
bro.
big on that. Like,
At this
if
point,
you see
we got in
something,
the car.
you go
We
towards
drove
it to
a few blocks
investigate
away
it.
from the
You
house.
don't just sit
We
there and
parked
wait
the
for
car
things to
in
occur.
another neighborhood. That's how much neither of us wanted to be anywhere near that house at the time. And around 5, maybe 6 a.m., right before it got Brad outside, we decided, you know what, let's just go get our gear as quickly as possible. Let's get our shit and get out of the house.
Yeah, that's the fucking one up there. Oh, shit.
Shit was still happening. The REM pod is going crazy upstairs. A door closed right in front of us.
What is fucking going on in this place, dude?
Stupid REM pod.
Let's lock the door now. Just fucking move. No.
And remember, the REM pod can be set off by
It's
a
like we
walkie-talkie.
woke something up in this house, or something just woke up around the time that we were doing what we were doing in there, but we were definitely not alone.
Oh, yeah. I just forgot the time. Like, it's 11 o'clock at night. Celine, get some sleep. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And thanks for the subscription as well. Hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, if you see when he grabbed it,
Once
like
we had got
he
all of our
was
stuff
he had
out
his
of the
hands
house
around
and
it.
we were in the car, we
Yes.
definitely felt a lot better. And I think that at
It was
that
right
point,
when he
we were
touched it is
getting
when
a
it
little
went
bit more
off, so-
brave because the sun was right around the corner. It was about to be
So if a
daylight
person's
out,
walking
and we
around,
were
it's
already
not gonna
packed,
set it
ready
off
to
is my
go.
point.
So we decided, let's literally go back in there for like 60 seconds tops and snap some Polaroids. Maybe we'll capture something different in a photograph.
Maybe.
We have
So
all of
what
our
are we
equipment in
what are
the
we
car.
thinking, guys? Is he gonna capture something?
Nothing that we own, nothing that we brought is inside this house anymore. But we're gonna do a quick sweep and we're gonna take some Polaroids to see if we can capture anything. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I mean, yeah.
Let's do this quick. Here, I'm gonna give them to you. And we could check them in the car.
Listen to this music.
Cool.
Like you could put this music like
Like lift it quick. I'll stick my arm.
Like-
out.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going
watching
Yeah, no, I'm
the
not
parking
gonna-
lot of an IKEA and get freaked out. Oh no, parking lot of IKEA is actually pretty scary to me.
Okay.
I know you heard that.
We didn't. Again.
Did you hear that?
Dude, yeah.
I'm sure that the main thing on your mind right now is probably, did we capture anything in the Polaroids? What did
No,
we
I am
capture?
suspecting
I'll let
you
be the
did
judge of
capture
that.
something.
Take a look for yourself.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's the evidence. What? What am I looking at? Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing there. Yeah. The face. It's pareidolia. Yep. It's absolutely pareidolia. Oh, that's annoying. The tapes weren't lost enough. Okay, well,
People do.
that was it for Mindseed TV. Yeah. Yeah. More like a prank video. So I had my opinions coming into this about Mindseed, and none of my opinions have been disproven. So yeah. I actually don't think that was probably one of their worst videos. So if you do other research on Mindseed TV, you'll see that they were renting Airbnbs and doing paranormal investigations at homes that did not have any paranormal claims. And I have some problems with that. Some of the issues that I do have with ghost hunters, and especially people like Cody and Satori or Ghost Adventures, people like that, is that the people that they're talking about in their investigations, their family members are still around. We're not talking about people that died on the Titanic, like even talking about them, it's one thing. But whenever you start saying like this person was evil and this person was, like they've talked about people committing murder and stuff like that, I have issues with it. I have big issues with it. And it's the same thing with these homes. People try to break into these paranormal places. So there was a video that I did, and it was about the St. Anne's Retreat, and it was Ghost Adventures. And the location of St. Anne's Retreat was said to be haunted by a ghost of a nun that had a child, and she harmed the child. Yeah. So during one year for Halloween, a group of people said, let's go there because it's going to be a kind of, it would be a cheap haunted house that we can go to. It's a scary location, et cetera, et cetera. And the people that were there to ensure that the place was safe, they literally kidnapped these people at gunpoint. And it was borderline torture that occurred. So it's that these places get these ideas that they are haunted, and people will literally break into them so that they have their own experiences. And it's the same thing. Like the places that are set aside, like the Conjuring House, and it's got its own problems. But if you think about the Conjuring House, it is set aside for paranormal investigation. So you can go there, the stories, even though those are probably, all wrong as well. But it's a place that you can go that is intended for you to do paranormal investigations. Where, like, these guys, they were going to Airbnbs and saying that they're haunted. And then after these videos, people are trying to break into these locations. And that's another, like, huge issue. One, it's against Airbnb's kind of thing, that you're not supposed to record at Airbnbs for commercial purposes. So they violated that, but also violated these people's trust as well. So if you guys are doing investigations, stuff like that, get permission if it's a location that is like empty, and it says no trespassing. Don't break the law to go do a tour. Like it's the other problem that I have with Urbex Hill is he goes to these places and he's like asking, why is anybody here? It's like, well, why are you there? Why are you in this place that's not supposed to have anybody at this location? We can do these investigations. We can search for paranormal, find the evidence without breaking laws and rules to do it. Mulder? Yeah, Mulder says the truth's out there. We'll find it if it exists. Yeah. Well, anyways, I think that's it for me. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And I did a video, just released it on Baba Vodka